Then with one of the fastest rising prospects in the sport, quickly since turning pro, he's had 5 fights and won all of them via knockout. He's now in camp for his fight on the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach card on March 1st. Today I'm talking with the one and only Deric Scooter Davis. Scooter, how you doing today?
I'm just blessed, man. Blessed to have another day to wake up. Blessed that you asked me for this interview. I'm just happy, man. I'm just ready to go, man. March 1st, man. For
Uh,
sure.
quickly, a lot of people I know are going to start asking you for interviews. You've been dominating your fights, but talking about the fight coming up, just about 2 weeks. How's camp been so far?
Uh, I've been great, man. Like again, everybody know that I'm training with Javante. You know what I'm saying? That's the big bro, man. We've been locked in, man. Just working real hard every day, training twice a day, sometimes three. And you know what I'm saying, just stands the course, man. It's a blessing to be around him, and you know what I'm saying, he's one of the face of boxing, and I'm on the rise as a prospect. I get to see him work, and he's showing me little things, and I'm learning from him. It's been great, man. It's just been that that big bro, little bro type of energy, and he really like embraced me. You know what I'm saying? And I love that, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that because he doesn't do that for a lot of people. He's not a person that, he has a lot of people around him or, you know what I'm saying? He's not really, everybody don't get to see his other side. And I'm one of them people that got to see his other side. And which we've been locked in for a while, but it's kind of different now. I'm a grown man now, you know what I'm saying? So he's seeing me as not just a little boy or a teen, or it's like I'm a man. And he's like, nah, I rock with you as a man. And he's just giving me confidence, you know what I'm saying, through the roof, you know what I'm saying, telling me I'm the truth and I got it. Just keep on going, you know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna be there in no time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different hearing it from a guy like that. Again, somebody that don't give that to people, it's like, oh yeah, nah, now I'm running through all y'all because y'all can't tell me nothing, you know.
Definitely. You guys have had a relationship for years now. What's it been like to see in person him training for a camp? Have there been things you picked up on? Like, geez, like, hey, if he's doing this, this is the face of boxing. There's no reason I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, it's been both. It's been mutual. It's things that I done picked up on from him. A lot of things that I picked up on him, the way he trains, and more boxing things. You know what I'm saying? Just learning the tricks of the trade, and he's real hands on with me. He'll tell me things even when I'm sparring or something. He'll yell out or something or make sure you're doing this, and so it's like okay. And even I'm showing him just what I'm saying, giving him that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Because he's already there, and then, like they say, when you get there, it's hard to, keep getting out your bed when you got millions in the bank. And I think he sees a young him in me, as far as, that young hungry lion that's coming out to get everybody. And so I keep him grounded. So we compete, you know what I'm saying, as far as if we like it's a clip going around now of us racing and stuff. And he trying to hold me back, but
Mhm.
that's us competing because I'm gonna go hard because I'm trying to beat him. He's the face. So if I know I'm in front of him or on his level, then I could be at that level. And he like, I can't let this young, you know what I'm saying, this young shot come outdo me, you know what I mean? So he gotta keep his game. So ultimately we just both just, pushing each other. We are just expanding each other's mindset. I'm good for his mental, he's good for my mental. It's great, man. It's just great for having a guy like him around and him giving that opportunity for me to be on the card, like telling me like, nah, you ready? Like, come on, it's time for the world to know. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great looking out for him. And I was going to ask you, how did this fight come about on the card? Because it seemed like you just announced this a couple weeks ago. Was this always a date in mind, or is it like you mentioned,
Yeah,
conversation
this
you and
always
Tank
was
had?
the this always pretty much was a date in mind because I knew that he was fighting on the card. I just didn't get to announce it yet because I didn't want to, I didn't want to spoil things until I knew that things was all the way official. But
Mm-hmm.
from the start of this fight, we started camp. He was like, "I got you." You know what I mean? We had a conversation. Like I said, he told me like, "I got it." You know what I mean? And I told him how basically explained to him how I'm coming and how I'm training, and it wasn't just me talking. He started to see it. You know what I mean? Like every day in and day out, how I'm competing, I'm going at it, I'm on time or wait most of the time early to workouts. I'm probably the first one in and the last one to leave, and he's looking at me like, oh nah, this kid won it. You know what I mean? So, and when we had that conversation, he told me he looked me in my eye and said he got me. You know what I mean? And I was listening. I'm like, okay, because it's like boxing. You a lot of people say, yeah, I got you, but he stuck to his word, and that meant the world to me. And when he stuck to his word, it was just like, man, I gotta give him everything I got. Everything I got, I'm gonna give it to you. And every day we just been making each other better. It's just been great, man, for sure.
Yeah, it seems like on both sides, it's truly actions speak louder than words. You're getting in there showing that you're really about boxing seriously, and then he looked out for you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So for a prospect, do you know who you're fighting yet, or will you learn that even closer to the fight?
Right now it's a guy. I think he's from Turkey. He's 4-1. I'm 5-0. So on paper, it's supposed
Mhm.
to be a good, matchup on paper. But I'm just coming to, I'm coming to show people, saying how I get down, man. God bless me with this opportunity. God bless me with all this. You know what I mean? I never deviated from my path. Everything I'm doing, as far as my strength and conditioning and being at Headbangers Boxing Gym in DC. I've been doing this already for my last 5 camps for fights. It just so happened now that this time, what I'm saying, Gervonta Davis came in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, but she always has came through. Like I've been on all access with him in previous times, but it was just again now I'm a pro, so it's a little different. Back then I was kind of still amateur, so it was like, all right, you don't know, he don't know exactly how it's gonna go if I'm gonna keep at it. So I understand, but now that I'm pro, it's like, nah, I see he won it. You know what I mean? So I'll just give all the glory to God for putting me in this position. I'm ready to show everybody it's shock season, man. Like, how I'm coming. Like I'm one of them ones. I just want to show everybody. I'm really not one to just keep telling everybody what I'm gonna do. Like, just come see me fight. Tune in, and y'all gonna see. Like, oh no.
Talk about your team. Obviously, you have a great team around you. But first, I want to talk about your dad because in past interviews, I've seen you
Mhm.
talk and say, "Hey, my dad was the one pushing me. I didn't have necessarily the regular childhood. Like I couldn't go to parties. I was in the gym working."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You done watched it. You done did your homework, huh? Yeah,
Definitely. So,
nah, for
how
sure.
how important has your dad been to your success?
Everything. My father's everything, man. He's been right there, every step of the way throughout my whole entire boxing career. From the day I put in gloves to just to the day after we left out the gym to spar. You know what I mean? Every day in and day out, he's been right there. But he's not one of them fathers that want to be in the corner or want to be crazy in the spotlight. Or he just wants the best for me. He's never gonna let nobody get over on me. He's gonna make sure I'm doing the right things. I'm putting the right things in my body. I'm on a straight and narrow path. And now it's at this point where he always gives the analogy like that he's not driving the car anymore. He's in the passenger seat. I'm driving the car. You know what I mean? But he gonna tell me, hey, watch out for that. Or hey, watch out for this. Or I think you're going a little too fast. I would slow it down if I was you. That's kind of how my father is. He's everything, like from the mental aspect um to he just doesn't get into boxing. Like he's not one of those people that them fathers that's gonna tell you, oh yeah, nah, you should have threw the hook right here or the uppercut or the jab. That's not his, saying, not his lane. So he leaves that up to my trainers. Um, but he knows his child. He knows when I need to be doing certain things, when it's time to stop my strength and conditioning, or it's time to rest my body, or it's time to start cutting weight. Like he just knows his child, so he's gonna be right there, hands on. But yeah, that's my best friend for sure.
It's great to hear because I mean, boxing is notorious for having some fathers that go a little too, they're a little too much
Yeah.
in the way. It's great to see that your father can pull back and hand it off to your trainers. Who, perfect question. You mentioned Headbangers Gym. You're training with Barry Hunter, Coach Boog, Coach Jamie. They're all in your corner. These are boxing masterminds. How confident does that give you that, hey, I got these guys telling me what to do? Like, who can go against me when I got these masterminds in my corner?
Yeah, that's why I'm supremely confident when I get in the ring. You know what I mean? I'm supremely confident in myself because I put the work in 100, what I'm saying, percent of the time, 110% of the time. I'm never one to lack. And then my IQ is super, super high. But then I have a mastermind in Barry Hunter, Boogie Harris, and what I'm saying, Jamie Harris that I know that been around and that seen the sport, that seen at this high level multiple times. So it's like I know if they see something and I see something, whatever they telling me is 100% true. So I don't believe that nobody's team far as X's and O's in boxing, you're gonna be able to break down better than my team. And I just don't believe nobody works harder and have God given ability like me. It's just all about, what I'm saying, it's all God's timing. God is gonna be the one to get me to the promised land. All I have to do is walk in my faith and what I'm saying, walk on my journey. And that's what I'm doing to this day right here, even down to this interview. Like I take it day by day. Everything has just been coming to me like it's supposed to. So you were a part of my journey. You know what I mean? You were supposed to be here. You know what I mean? So I just appreciate everything, every little thing. You know what I mean? I appreciate all them guys because they put, working with me for free. You know what I mean? We didn't pay them no money back. And this was when I was, 9, 10 years old. All the way I'm 22 years old now. You know what I mean? So it's they didn't put mad work and time into me. So all I can do is thank them with coming to the gym every day, giving them everything I got, 100%. You're saying 110% of the time. It's just I don't feel like I can lose with them guys in my corner, and I probably will never go into a fight without them guys.
It's incredible to hear. I mean, having a team like that just makes it even tougher for the opponents. And another fighter who trains alongside with you at the Headbangers Gym, shares the trainer, Nasheed Sugar Sheed Smith. He's also fighting
Hmm.
on the card. How
Hmm.
important is having somebody going up through the ranks, also a prospect around your age, that you can just you can turn to and talk to because he understands what you're going through, whether it's cutting
Hmm.
weight around. How important is that relationship?
Oh man, see, that's my boy. That's my guy. Like my man, 100 grams, my right hand man. Far as you know, what I'm saying we just coming up in the amateur ranks together. You know what I mean? We were there every day since you know what I'm saying. So I known she since I was about 10 years old. He was 12. So
Mm-hmm.
we've been going to tournaments, sleeping in the same beds, and doing all these riding the car, all the and throughout the amateur ranks every day, throughout the whole time process, going into pro camps together. Everything I probably didn't experience, he didn't experience. So it's like I know he's my confidence. He's my, you know what I'm saying, when I want to talk my stuff, I talk it to him, you know what I mean? And he does the same thing for me. And we at this point we just ready for the moment, man. We've been in these camps with all these pro fighters and doing our things and been standing out all this time. It's time for people to really, know our name on the big stage. And again, it's not a lot of people always think that just because you're on the big stage, you want to jump into just the championship ranks right now. You got to crawl before you walk. We understand that, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna build the process up. We're gonna make this process look real fun where people gonna want me to fight somebody really, really good because now I'm making this, the 6 rounders or 8 rounders look too easy, you know what I mean? So but at the end of the day, I'm only, so I still got single digits fights, you know what I mean? I'm still getting my experience. I want to just be able to navigate in my career, take my time. And when it's time to step up again, like I said, I got Barry Hunter, Patrice Harris, and Jamie Harris in my corner. So they're going to let me know when it's time to step up. Oh, yeah, we supposed to take this fight. It's our time. Or no, not yet, kiddo. We're going to wait. You know what I mean? And so I believe in them 100% when it comes to the boxing thing. But and same thing with she, you know what I mean? Now he's one of them fighters where he cold with it, man. You gotta be really a boxing fan to really understand the things that she do. He's a light heavyweight that fights like a lightweight, as far as the skill, the movement, the speed, the counter punching. You know what I mean? He's one of them guys where you gotta appreciate just a guy like them that can be that big and move that light on his feet. You know what I mean? I always hype him up. I'm like young Cassius Clay. I always, you know what I mean? When he started moving, he like a young Cassius Clay. So that's my guy, man. I love him to death.
Well, that's a great compliment to give somebody. You mentioned it, not jumping too far in the ranks, too early in your time, and you talk about taking it day by day. How long do you think it'll take you until you get those championship fights? How long down the road do you think that would take for you?
I don't know. I honestly can't even give you an answer to that. Honestly, I just know once I get there, I ain't coming up off it. So like, I don't know. Whatever God got planned for me is what He got planned for me. I'm just taking it one fight at a time. March 1st is my goal, and being spectacular that night is my only goal to let people know, like, yeah. And then once we get to that, then the next fight gonna come after that, and the next. So I just take it one fight at a time. Sometimes people look too far ahead, but tomorrow's not promised. You know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows what happened tomorrow or the day after that? So I'm just going to enjoy this moment right here and live it like this is my WBC championship or my undisputed. That's how I take every fight. I enjoy the moment. I'm gonna embrace the arena, embrace all the love and everything. Stay focused, and I'm gonna shine, man. I'm gonna have fun, man. That's what I like to do. I feel like them times where I'm in them lights. That's the best time of my life. You know what I mean? I want everybody looking at me. I want everybody to, have their cameras out when I'm coming out. Like, that's what I want because I know that I'm a special type of fighter. I'm a special type of person, not even just a fighter. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter how old you are, you're gonna see something from me or you're gonna talk to me and I'm gonna have an effect on you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I just want people to pay attention, like that young kid's special. And then again, like I said, man, the face of boxing right now, he said it to me, you know what I'm saying? He's been telling me he's allowing me to do certain things that he doesn't allow everybody to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm using him and we're both just just learning from each other. Like it's amazing, man. I don't even know how to say thank you to him enough. He always laughing at me like, bro, stop saying thank you. And like, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, I got you. Like, you my little bro. Like, you don't even need to say thank. I'm like, nah, bro, you don't understand. Like the just the mentality piece, the way he goes about things, the discipline in boxing, just the stories about, you know what I'm saying, how he coming at people and the struggling, all that is, you know what I'm saying, we're so much alike, you know what I mean? But we're just different ages. So I think that's why he rocks with me, like because he just sees himself at this age, you know what I mean? And at his age, I mean, at my age, you know, he was fighting for his first world title
Yeah.
with Pedraza, you know what I mean? So it's like, dang, and I don't look at him like I'm envious of him or nothing like that. It's just more so like that was his journey, but he gives me the same mindset, like this how you gotta go at it when you fight, you know what I'm saying? This how you gotta make people feel you. So I'm just excited, man. March 1st, man. It's gonna be a special night. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna feel good, and I'm gonna fight good for sure.
Harold, do you think you've been able to show off all your skills in your first five fights? Obviously, all knockouts, but you think have you shown everything you have in the tool bag yet, or is that still in fights to
Absolutely
come?
not. No, absolutely not. They've been too fast for me to even show, you know, everything I could do or really anything I could do. I really honestly feel like I only been in first gear. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things I've been doing. I think my fourth fight I kind of showed a little bit more. That's when I was on the Lamont Roach undercard, which is crazy. Um, and shout out to them too, because they're from the area and they put me on the platform. See what I'm saying that. So but I show more in that fight far as, you know, little small punches or, you know what I'm saying, movements and things that like, okay, he got something, but still haven't yet to be able to show people like, yeah. But I feel like anybody that knows boxing, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see the writing on the wall, like, oh no, he got the skill. People just want to see some of me just be able to, you know, get my stuff off and see, you know, people want to see crazy things. They want to see somebody chin or if you can take a punch or how would you do against a pressure fighter, a boxer, you know, all that. Anybody got their preference, but at the end of the day, I done had over, you know, 175 plus amateur fights. I even fought in the Team Combat League for 2 seasons. My fighting experience is very, very up there. So I pretty much done seen a whole lot of styles and different styles. So it's not going to be nothing that comes in my face that's going to make me just be stuck. You know what I mean? So I'm just one of them fighters where you got to just sit there and really just watch. If you ever, I don't care if you watch me one time. Once you watch me one time, you're gonna say, "Oh no, he got something. He's special."
Definitely. Getting away from boxing real quick, I got to ask you this because you can't go anywhere on your page without hearing them. But is NBA YoungBoy your favorite rapper? Like, I feel like that's an easy
Um,
answer, but
yeah, yeah, I mean, right now, I would say, yeah, like right now, him and Lil Baby, probably
okay.
my top two. Young boy is like, you know what I mean? It was funny, man. He started as somebody, I listened to him in high school and things
Hmm.
like that, you know, everybody in the whole gang had their whole, you know what I'm saying? It was a Lil Baby and Young Boy, who was better than this, that. And, you know, I would never pick really. But then it got to a point once I got out of school and I was boxing, it really started to hit once. Like I needed one day I just needed something to get me going. Like I needed like other than just, you know, just mental or talking, like I needed something to like my music. And if anybody knows me, I love music. Like not even just rap or I just love music. I got an old soul. But you always gonna see me just dancing or you know what I'm saying, smiling or when music come on. But back to the boxing, when I put that young boy on, it was like you kind of see how I get, you know what I mean? So it's like, and then I really didn't know. I just transformed the words to, you know, make sense in boxing or make sense how I'm going about it in boxing. So when he talking about he got them bodies, man, I got 5 bodies up right now. You know what I'm saying? They putting, you know what I mean? So like, hey, because in boxing you got to be a killer. You know what I'm saying? The mentality is you got to be a killer. There ain't no nice stuff in boxing. And the way he talked, the conviction in his voice, though, he mean what he say. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, I rock with him. I mean, because you talk about that NBA, you know what I'm saying? NBA never broke again. And that's a mindset. That's a whole, and I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going broke again. Once I'm
Hmm.
on, or once I get this opportunity, or once I get any time, it's like to shine. Like, y'all gonna see how I'm coming, and I ain't going back to the nothing. You know what I mean? Like, My family sacrificed a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole family on my back, and I got to carry the legacy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only boy that my father had. So I got the whole name, the whole legacy, the whole bloodline on my back. So I got to do something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. But yeah, man, young boy, that's my guy. If anybody know, like, yeah, man, we definitely 4K Trey, man. I love young boy. That's my guy. But I mean, that's not the only person I listen to. I realized that people start thinking that because they start seeing my page, but I realized that people gravitate to it. Like, you know what I mean? If you paying attention, it's like everybody know that's my thing. Like, you in marketing, you gotta have a thing. You have to find something that everybody connects you to. So now this might not be everybody in the world listening to Young Boy, but when they do hear Young Boy, it might be like, oh yeah, Scooter listening to him. Oh, that's the guy that Scooter. You know what I mean? So I love that. And people now, there be people in my comments saying, nah, you gotta get YB to walk you out. Like, yeah, nah, that's the point. Like that's ultimately my goal with that. Like getting YB to walk me out. I know he in legal trouble and things like that, but whenever I get to that point where it's like, yeah, it's that time. I'm definitely going to try to get him to walk me out. That'll be amazing, man. Like, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy that people are gravitating, and I'm turning people's minds. You know what I'm saying? Different about him. And some people form, their own opinion. Oh yeah, he's this, he's that. But I'm making it look fun. You
Yeah.
can tell I'm having fun, or I have you know what I'm saying, maybe some of his songs might be really violent, but at the end of the day, I'm a boxer. We gotta be really violent so it matches, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel, man, for sure. It's my guy.
It's a great way to translate. I mean, and I was just about to bring up that comment because I saw that. I think that was one of your most like comments on a post, like YB's got to walk him out. So it like people realize it.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna put you in the hot.
that's the biggest thing for me, man. Like that my things is really, you know what I'm saying? It's really catching on. As far as anything I'm doing, if I'm listening to this or I'm wearing this outfit or it's catching on. Or even just saying shark season. You know what I'm saying? Calling myself Mr. Shark. Like people put like I'm looking at like now looking back at it when I first created it, I'm like, dang, I want to see how I was gonna be able to, get people to, jump on the wave. But it was like it took a whole thing of his own now. It's sharks everywhere. And Mr. Shark this and Shark season that. It's like, wow. Like I came up, that was something I got it tatted on me, you know what I mean? Like I have an actual shark and Shark season tatted on me, but I got my LLC on it, I got it patent. But it's like, man, wow, you just see how people gravitate to something that is cool. And when I guess for me, it's like if you really believe in it, you know what I'm saying, wholeheartedly believe in it, people gonna gravitate. They know it's authentic. I didn't take nobody's style. I didn't look at this person and say, "Oh yeah, I want to do it," because he like. I know because a lot of people always say things like, "Oh yeah, Earl Smith called himself the Shark," and I'm like, "No, bro. Like I didn't. I love Earl. I love Earl, but I didn't get it from Earl. I was loving sharks before I even knew about Earl Smith. You know what I'm saying? When it was just Finding Nemo days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, uh, but
That's
I'm just glad God knows that I came up with everything authentically, and I think that's why people rock with it. It's all authentic. It's never nothing fugazi, or I'm not trying to take nobody's swag. I'm just being me all the time, and I think that's what people rock with.
that's awesome. Hey, Spence is the big fish. You're Mr. Shark. There's a big
Yeah,
difference right
that's
there.
there we go. That's all I'm saying. Y'all see that you see the difference. You know what I mean? He called it so that cool. I ain't it's I translate it like this. It ain't one shark in the sea. It's not.
There you
How
go.
many sharks isn't it? But you know what I'm saying? That at this point it's just this person's time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the young shark, I'm Mr. Shark coming through. You know what I'm saying? That's the young kid that's coming through. So y'all better watch out.
Another part of that kind of Shark season, whole everything is Shark TV, your YouTube channel. For anyone who doesn't know, you go look up Scooter Davis on YouTube, go to his channel. You've been behind the scene access of really all of his pro fights up to date. How did that come about? Because I mean, I went back to back to back to back watching those. Those were awesome. I think even if you're a
Uh,
prospect or
yeah,
years in the game, you should be doing something like that. How did that
yeah.
idea come up?
That's just me and my brother, man. Honestly, me and my brother, Caleb. You see, all his stuff is directed by Lib. He been with me. He been a part of my life before I was even out the womb. You know what I mean? As far as my mom and his mom are best friends and been best friends since high school. So that's my god brother. You know what I mean? And we actually saw. I remember when I was amateur, we was watching the Kanye documentary,
Mhm.
and we watched how they had all that young footage of before he became. and then it snapped into when he did become, and it was like I remember when it first came out, the world stopped. Like, whoa, like look at this, like, and it was like we both looked at each other, and it was like, nah, we need to do this because it's just capturing the whole journey. Because it's not even I know we never worried about views or worried about any of that stuff right now. Because once I do become that guy, like you said, you're going to want to go all the way back and want to see like, oh, and I'm really showing y'all what I've been doing the whole time. This is not no fake. This is not no facade. It's not nothing that I'm what I'm saying, just portraying like, no, this is really my life. And it's just captured on camera. And I just love the fact that now it's starting to capture and catch on. Because that's really something that I put my time into and I love. I love to see people watch me, watch my process. That makes me happy. Anytime people let me know that they're either watching my videos or watching my Shark TVs or my fight, that just warms my heart because that's what I put my time into every day. Everybody, how many days do you get to, go to work with your dad or your mom or whatever? Like, it's not a lot of days. So when you get to see what they do day in and day out, it's amazing. So I'm just trying to put it out there for people to like, this is my job and this is what I do day in and day out. And it's like, I make it fun. I want to make it fun. I want to create a vibe, man. Or even with my Shark TVs, with the music, the movies, clothes, everything is just it all goes together because I want to be an entertainer. I am an entertainer. You know what I mean? When I get in the ring, it's not just about oh he can fight. No, he looked good. The music he came out with, his team looked good. The cameraman looked good. Everybody, and it's a party. I want people to come to my fights and really feel like, yeah. I seen a concert, I seen a fight, you know what I'm saying, and I had a party. You know what I'm saying? All in one. You know what I'm saying? Just in that little bit of time. I want to take you through a whole process. And that's, what I'm saying? We creating a shark frenzy, man. When the shark go crazy, it's the shark frenzy. And that's my fans. I want my fans to, what I'm saying, they're a part of the frenzy. So as much as they going crazy, I gotta give them something to go crazy about, you know?
And for anyone who hasn't seen it, you got to go check it out. It's really great behind the scenes. And if you're someone who wants to get into boxing or a young amateur boxer, it shows you exactly, hey, after the weigh-in, getting food, getting ready. Like if you're really into boxing, it's a behind the scenes of how a young prospect is grinding. So I
That's
recommend it.
amazing, man. You don't understand. Once this come out, man, my brother Caleb, man, hey Caleb, they see it. We're starting to get on, bro. We starting to do it. So I'm just proud of him. Definitely he made a commitment to me, and I made a commitment to him that I told him that I'm like, as we keep doing this, bro, don't worry about it. But we gonna make it. It's gonna catch on. Like I'm gonna fulfill my end. As long as you just catching it, we doing this and we cooking it up together. But we gonna go to the top. So like that actually makes me feel good. The fact that you actually watched all the episodes and seen it, like, man, yeah. But man, y'all, if you think that was good, man, these next episodes of this camp, I got something for 'em, boy. I tell you,
I'm gonna have notifications on for those because
yeah,
I'm
for
looking
sure.
forward to
Make sure they
those.
like, comment, subscribe to the page, man. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Going back to your career now as we're wrapping up. First fight in 2025. How many times do you want to fight this year?
As many times as possible. I mean, 4, 3, 4, 5. Man, I don't know how many other time they schedule me. I want to be active, man. I just want people again. It's all about getting my name out there, letting people know that I'm for real. I'm never out the gym. I'm always 100% dedicated to my craft. So I'm always ready. So it's at a point where just tell me the date and line it up. Let me know the opponent. Man, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna fry them up for real.
So you fought a lot on the East Coast. Is there anywhere you haven't fought that you want to fight so far, or you want to fight in the future?
Um, on the East Coast or just period?
Period.
Oh, for sure. I want to fight in Vegas. Vegas, man. Definitely, man. Vegas is definitely somewhere. That's the mecca. I feel like the mecca of boxing, where all the big fights. You know what I'm saying? And I want definitely. I think my dream place is to fight probably the MGM Grand, just because I know that's where the old fighters were, and that was just a big deal. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I'm actually getting to fight at the Barclays, so that's like wow, like what I mean. That's amazing. Um, yeah, I think probably MGM Grand, probably a T-Mobile Arena.
Oh
T-Mobile.
yeah. Yeah,
And
both have just tremendous history. MGM Grand.
yeah,
It
like that. That's I'm a boxing historian, man. So I actually watch boxing and the old fighters and the old fight. Like I watch it. I love that. So I want to be a part of that. Like yeah, part of that history. Be like yeah, I fought there and I won my first world title here, and things like that. So I definitely that definitely means a lot to me when I fight at them type of places or I get a call where I can fight. Like yeah, it's gonna mean a lot to me for sure.
did you have any who were some of your favorite boxers growing up?
Um. For sure, the reason why I started boxing was Sugar Ray Leonard, and he's from, where I'm from. So he's from Palmer Park, Maryland. So that was definitely one of my biggest inspirations. Of course, Floyd Mayweather.
Mhm.
Um, as I started to get into boxing, I started to learn more fighters, but for sure, it was just those two at the beginning. And then once now, I can go on and on. I mean, if you want me to, I can name a couple few. But I mean, as far as the Pernell Whitakers, the Tommy Hearns, the Marvin Haglers, the Roy Jones Juniors, the Bernard Hopkins, the Hector Camachos, the Julio Cesar Chavez, even the Willie Peps of the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many fighters. I really like Mildred Taylor. I watch boxing. Like, I'm really a boxing historian, and I really go back. Mark Two Shot Johnson. Again, that's another fighter that's from here. There's a lot of guys. Then they got Keith Holmes. We had a lot of champions in DC at one time. The Keith Holmes, Sean Bay Mitchell. Um, I'm missing one, and they're gonna get on me for this when they see it too. But Demarcus Corley, Chop Chop, you definitely. Um, it's a lot of fighters that I just go watch boxing. I love because I want to be able to implement the old style and the new style and put it all together. I want to be able to again, like I said, y'all haven't seen my full arsenal because I haven't been able to display it. But I mean, still, even if I get an opponent that is able to fight back and, go a couple rounds, I might not be able to show you everything in that one fight. Like, I think that's the beauty of my career. Like, I have so many tools in the toolbox that you got to follow my career to see, like, no, nah, he got everything for sure.
Um, if I'm not mistaken, was Sugar Ray, did he stop by camp a while ago?
Yes,
Or
yes,
yeah,
yes. He
were
actually
you able
did.
to
This is
chop it up with him?
Yeah, that was yeah. I actually met Ray a lot of times, man.
Okay.
Now at this point, I done met Ray a lot of times, but he definitely just stopped by a camp. I think that was like a couple weeks ago. It was cool, just seeing that. Just again, he has seen me spar and came in the gym, but it was just different. It's always different when Sugar comes to the gym, man. That's different. That's not something that you see every day, and then he kind of knows what we're going through. He knows everything we did, and so it's just nice, and that's just an inspiration to for me. All I have to do is visually see it. So seeing Sugar Ray Leonard, the guy that made me want to box, and I want to patent my whole everything about, and being in there with the face of boxing, Javante Davis, it's like me. It's like, oh yeah, y'all tripping. I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know the people I need to be with. So it's like, yeah, I be just ecstatic, man. Every day, like I literally wake up happy to go to work every day.
Best way to
Every
feel.
day. It's
All right,
amazing.
Scooter. 5 years. Where do you see yourself?
World champion.
World champion.
World champion. I don't know how many times world champion or how many belts, but for sure world champion. Um, Either one of the faces or one of the top fighters that's selling. You know what I mean? In the sport, I feel like I'm going to be an attraction that people are going to want to see. I'm going to I'm going to generate a lot of numbers in this sport, man. Just I'm telling you, just stay focused on me. Just now I'm getting my opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna see, man. I be what? I'll be 27. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It'd be prime time. Oh yeah, now it's kind of boogie. Hopefully I'll be by that time I could, either be on pay-per-view or starting to become, pay-per-view fighter. So yeah, I see myself doing in 5 years. Yeah, it's up for sure. It's up now, but it's really gonna be up in 5 years.
Yeah, last question. March 1st. What can fans expect in your fight?
Explosive performance. Explosive. Y'all gonna see me, a person with a high IQ. A person break down another grown man. I'm breaking down these grown men with my mind. Uh, you're gonna see me in shape, and you're gonna see me explosive. And I mean, I don't know what he might go with. I don't know if he might go at all, but I know I'm gonna inflict some pain on him. You know what I mean? So y'all gonna see. Just don't blink. I tell everybody all the time. They always ask me to do predict. What can I predict? Like I don't be knowing. I just know it's gonna be explosive. Whatever I do is gonna be explosive, and you're gonna be entertained for sure. I'm an entertaining fighter.
Sounds like shark season on March 1st,
It's shark
definitely.
season for sure, man. They gonna see. Everybody gonna see, man. I just want to thank God for what I'm saying, giving me this opportunity. I want to thank G for giving me this opportunity. My whole team for preparing me, and what I'm saying, just stand the course. You know what I mean? Let me know that my time was going to come, and my time did come. I want to thank my father for being, saying there 100% of the way. I want to thank you for interviewing me, you know what I mean, and asking and respectfully interviewing me, you know what I mean, and how you came about it, the whole thing. Like, I don't just do interviews with anybody, so it was the way you came. It was like, yeah, I want to rock with them. I'm just happy, man. I'm blessed. Uh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's shock season for sure. It's time for the world to meet Mr. Shock. The only
Scooter, I
shock, the
appreciate.
biggest shock, Mr. Shock.
There you go. I appreciate your time, Scooter. I'll be in the building March 1st in Brooklyn, so I'm
Oh
looking
yeah,
forward
bet
to it.
we gotta do a part two of this, a post fight interview or something for sure. Definitely would
Say
be
less.
definitely want to meet you when I meet there. So definitely hit me up. So when you
Definitely.
get there, we already got each other contact information already. So yeah, hit me up for sure. Cause yeah, I'm gonna be excited because I want you to let me know your true feeling. Cause this probably be your first time seeing me in person. So you're gonna be like, oh no, he said it. He told me he was gonna. You know what I mean? So yeah, nah, I can't
This was
wait.
I appreciate it again, Scooter. I look forward to talking to you soon. Everybody, March 1st, Scooter Davis. He's letting the world know shark season.
It's
Thank you
shark
again,
season
Scooter.
for sure. Thank you.
Have a good one.